Oh man. Okay. So what is up, y'all? I'm trying to I ain't played this in a long time before, but I'm trying to get everything right and together on here. As far as getting my character to the light level that it needs to be at. But yeah, there's been a couple of things going on since I've last been. I'm gonna try to do this more, but I got stuff going on with the comics and stuff. As always, our colorist is back for the Extraordinary Messiah, so we all hype about that. Him and his family had COVID and stuff, and they had a new baby, so it was wild. So we were trying to get all of that taken care of and stuff. But we are rolling now. Oh shit. And then we're getting the pops done for our TJ pops, getting those completed. So we'll get those out to everybody that backed us on Kickstarter with the Extraordinary Messiah Chapter 2. And then we'll get more things ready for Void Beast and stuff as well. So we're working. It's still going to be cool. So we'll get all that together. But, man, how have y'all been? There's a couple of things that I wanted to go over, and nothing too serious. You know me. I just be on here talking crazy and doing this. This is actually, I think I've said it before, but this is actually my way to, since I have a bunch of stuff going on, for me to kind of kill two birds with one stone and play video games that I feel like I've been missing out on and not playing. And talk to folks and everything, too. Everybody know that I'm still alive and all that good stuff and everything. And to see how everybody's doing and stuff. So it's a little bit of like I said, two birds, one stone thing. But man, so one of the things I was thinking about was that do I got a sword? Oh no, I don't. I got a grenade launcher. You know what? Forget all this. But that'll solve a lot of that. That'll solve a lot of that. And so one of the things that I recently I like to go to movies. Y'all like, and I'm a horror person, which is something I really want to start focusing more on, like even with my stories. So we have a few things in the works, and I want to do more horror focused stories. And so I went to see Halloween Kills, and man, y'all, if I hate that I have to say this, but as usual, if you ain't seen the movie, please just go ahead and just skip out on this. Just go ahead and let it be, and don't keep listening, or get off the live, or don't look at the playback, or whatever the case may be. If you have not seen the movie, because I'm going to say things that will probably spoil it for you. But I mean, it ain't much to spoil because so I don't know how I feel about this movie. I usually do like short little lives and stuff like that, but I don't know how I feel about Halloween Kills, because it was like, I guess since I knew about the character, I knew what was going on, it was just kind of like, okay, he's just gonna kill a bunch of people like usual, and they're not really gonna explain too much of anything. But the short end of it is basically these last two in 2018 and the one in 2020, and I'm not really paying attention to nothing that's going on in here. I just want to get this new light mission stuff over and get it done so I can keep it moving. Basically, the gist of it, from what if I got it correctly, was that the 2018 movie and the movie that came out in Halloween Kills were all from the first Halloween movie. So they just went by the first one and nothing else. So everything else doesn't really matter. They just went by the first one, and then they said, so it went the first one that came out back in the day, uh, the and the 2018 movie, and then this one. So she's not Jamie Lee Curtis's character. I forgot her name. She's not like his sister or anything like that. None of that wild stuff. And he's just out killing folks. So it's whatever. The thing about it is, like, he comes out and Michael Myers comes out and he's just basically, like the title said, he's killing everybody. And I never had a problem with that, but it was a little weird. Like how, like I didn't like movies like that. I didn't like the slasher movies because it was always like, okay, how is these people just out here killing, doing stuff? But then you understand, even though they never really explain it, that Michael Myers is some kind of supernatural being, basically. And I guess that's something that you would automatically think, but my goofy ass don't seem to never really got that, because I'm like, well, why he just killing people? Why he just, I don't understand. It never really, like, Freddy always understood, but Mike and Jason them, it was like, okay, are they dead? Are they alive? What the hell? And it's never, and it was never really explicitly said with Michael. And so he goes through, at the beginning, he goes through a whole thing of firefighters, and I'm just like, okay, this is weird. And I mean, for the most part, it was like, okay, but I'm thinking to myself, like, how was this? None of these people did anything to him. Like, this is weird. Oh damn, I wasn't even paying attention. So he runs through them, and then the gist of it is basically that the city is that the town. I forgot the name of the town too. I am not really. I'm just going off the cuff here, folks. So bear with me. Everybody in the town, which were some of the people that lived from the first encounter, like Tommy and the boy that he walked up on the street, and some other stuff, and the girl that Jamie Lee Curtis's character was babysitting, that they basically lived, and they were all like, we done, we're not gonna let Michael do what he wants to us and scare us no more, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And so it's like we not doing any of that mess. And oh, that's nice. And we're gonna kill this dude if we run up on him. But in typical horror movie fashion, it's like everybody did some of the dumbest things, and I was just like, what the hell is going on here? This is dumb. It was just a bunch of goofy shit. Like I'm not even. I have a hard time trying to logically explain this stuff, which means I got to do better, right? But oh wow, okay. I was like, I ain't gonna miss that one. Is somebody up here? I thought it was something shooting me up here. Oh, them goes. Damn. That was weird. I just killed myself again. And so it was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna just get to what really stood. Actually, nothing really stood out to me. It was just like, it was just there, I guess. And so they're all trying to find Michael and kill him, but he just goes back to his house, and I'm like, okay, so what's the point of this? Do they say what's the point of him going back to his house? Do they not? They don't say too much of anything. Now the kill scenes were pretty cool and stuff, like all that was cool, but it was like, okay, what was the point of any of this stuff? What was the point of him doing this? So he killed a couple of people, and I was like, okay, whatever. And he just killed a bunch of people. And the thing about it, the only person I really felt like deserved to die was Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter. I didn't care for her much. I just thought this. What in the world? Oh, okay. I just felt like the stuff that she did was just. It just seemed unnecessary. Like, especially in the situation they were in. It's like, you know, this dude is out here killing people. You didn't tell your mama that this person was back. You didn't. Like, you weren't helping nobody in this situation by trying to not tell anything that was going on. It was like that wasn't fair to anybody. Um, and I'm jumping around because I don't really, to be honest, I don't really like now that I'm talking about it because I haven't really talked about it. There was nobody I could talk to with, about it that's seen the movie, and most of the people around me aren't into horror movies like that. And so I'm like so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I had to kill this guy. I had to shoot at this guy a couple of times to see what he's doing. I don't even know what he's doing. I'm just trying to kill everybody as fast as I can. Oh Lord. Okay, did it work? And so it's you know what? It's just it was okay. It was okay, and he killed some people. He killed a bunch of people, and blah blah blah. It ain't the one I'm really interested. And my wife is interested in seeing it. Is what is it? Last Night in Soho, and then I want to see Antlers. That one I think I'll be able to watch and say a little bit more about what was going on. That and then there's another one that was on another horror movie that was on Netflix. No one leaves. No one leaves alive. I think it is. Um, that one was pretty cool. But Halloween Kills, it was like, man, it was just like, okay, you know what you're getting. He gonna kill a bunch of people. Blah 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 blah. It didn't. It wasn't that amazing to me. So I thought I was gonna come in here and talk about something like, oh man, this and that happened. And nah, not when I listen to myself, start talking out loud. I was like, I ain't got much to say about this movie because it didn't. It wasn't like it had nothing, no real meat to it. It was like you go see it because you want to keep up with the movies. You like the other ones, and it's Halloween time, and you like the Michael Myers character for the most part, and you know what he's gonna do. That's what I got from that. So it's just like, okay, whatever. But there's some other ones I could talk about a little bit more when I get my mind right on them and stuff like that. But where am I going?
She needs to be stopped. We're on our way.
Okay. Okay. There you go, Matt. So, I mean, I ain't like I said, I ain't trying to be mumbling and fumbling around. It's just, I guess it wasn't. It was whatever for me. The movie was kind of whatever. Now that, like I said, now that I'm talking about it, it's just like, okay, this ain't really. What am I supposed to be doing? Let me see. Let's see what we're supposed to be doing because I am lost. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah. But anyway, so it was Halloween. It was that he killed a bunch of people. That was it. I don't even want to. But what I do want to talk about, what I have been paying attention to a little bit more is the next battle rap event that's coming up, and that's to Death Doors Part with the URL that Drake is picking on, picked some of the battle rappers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna say I'm interested in Geechee versus Lux, um, Tay Rock versus Twerk, Calico and Surf is kind of, and the one I'm not, the ones I'm not too interested in is Real Sick and Pat Stay, because Real Sick is cool, but I'm like, I don't, he ain't that amazing to me. And I think Pat Stay, as long as he comes in there correct, he'll be fine. Pat Stay he can neutralize a lot of what he does, so I think Pat will be fine. But the one that I want to get the ones out the way that I'm not too concerned about, and that's the Pat Stay and Stick, but also what is it? Rum Nitty and T Rex. That one right there, like why? I'm still trying to figure out why on God's green earth is there people still like acting like they excited to see T Rex rap like that? Like I don't understand it. There's no, there were, like Rex will say certain things that are cool, and it's like okay, yeah, but I wasn't really, especially against Nitty. Like, and I know that happened before when where Rex beat Nitty and stuff, but it's just like now, like that's not nothing that I'm not even hyped to see. So maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the hater inside me that I'm just like ugh. But yeah, that whole I don't see anything that that Rex could even do with Nitty, and he just that anything could happen to where that I just don't see Rex handling Nitty. Hell, he didn't even handle Easy, and I got people talking about Rex won. I'm like, I don't know how y'all saying Rex won that battle. Like, I don't get it. I think y'all just saying stuff just to say it. But you know, rap and everything is subjective to many things, so it ain't even a need to even argue that. So we'll just see how that battle go. I think that with Calico and so, like I said, we'll see how that one go. I think that with Calico and Surf, it could go just about any way. But as long as Surf come in correct, like he did with John John, he'll be good. And Calico would have to come in and be really good too. But I think that as long as Surf come in, it'll be a battle because Calico has a way of matching people's energy depending on what's going on. It's just that hopefully he'll do a little bit more rapping or improve his showmanship a little bit more. Because sometimes Cal's one of my favorite, and he was always one of my favorites from the start. I actually had him. Oh shit! I actually had him beating Lux in that match until that third because Lux had choked and all kind of other stuff. Like Harlem Hospital giving bands out when he choked. So I mean, I had Calico up, but that third came and they let him rap and Lux rapped. He got it back. So I don't know where this person is supposed to be with me. They just gone. I'm supposed to be with them or whatever. They gone though. Fucking shooting me. Get out of here. So I just want to see who come in with that one. I'm like, who gonna come in with what? Then what else is it? What else? What else was it? Nitty, no, what's his name? Uh, Lux and Geechee. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna just take that one. I'm gonna just what?
We'll stop URLx. We have to.
Okay, you let me do that, motherfucker. Lux and Geechee. I don't know. That's one I just really want to see because those are two of my current favorites. And Lux is always just gonna be a favorite no matter what for the most part. And but I think shit. Jesus. Let me get my brains back real quick. Let me have it. And so, I think Lux handle himself really well with everything. So I'm not too worried about that. But it's just like I just want to see how Geechee handles what Lux does. And the thing about it is, this will be one of the first ones where Lux ain't really got a whole bunch of like energy and stuff. Got a whole bunch on the person, but he didn't have a whole bunch on people like Verb either. But he's watched Verb. Come up, so it's a little different. I want to see how it is, and I want to see how Geechee approaches it. Because is he going to do the same thing? What angles does he have on Lux? But I would think Geechee has a little bit more info on Lux than Lux might have on him. But then again, these battle rap folks just run their mouth and tell everything that's going on anyway. Oh Jesus! I didn't know that I was the last one alive until I was like, wait a minute, what? Damn. Where are these fools at? I see all these goons. Oh shit. I am not hitting nothing, huh? Let's just go ahead and get on over here. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how that one goes. We'll see if Lux do his thing. I haven't been good at picking folks lately, so first to pick. Okay, where we at? What else we got to kill? Did he come down here? Oh. Okay. So we'll see. I just want to see that one. I don't have this. We'll see how this one goes.
Here she is.
What? I'm getting tired of chasing after her.
It's on.
So yeah, that we'll see how that go. Plus they got some other stuff coming up, and I'll talk about all that later. But DNA all in. But whoa, what the hell? I'm gonna die. So we'll see how that goes. But one of the interesting things also was that I finally got to sit down and watch cartoon movie, and I have to say that it felt a little rushed because I felt like one of the things that happened, and if you don't know, what the hell? Injustice is a story that NetherRealm and DC had came up for the game, and it was basically the Joker caused issues, blew up Metropolis, killed a bunch of people, and it caused Superman to kill Lois Lane using the Scarecrow's toxin mixed with his shit. So damn, I'm trying to get to that dude over there. So that's the gist of that. And Superman loses his mind, and he just goes on a killing spree and a dictatorship. Basically, he starts making everybody do whatever it is he wants them to do, basically, and what he wants them to do is stop killing and hurting each other. Now, the thing about Injustice, and I've talked about this on a video earlier, and after watching it, it felt like it was really rushed because they took out they took out some of the stuff that could have been built on more. They had the Flash die, and nobody cared about it, and it was just a thing where, after seeing it on the cartoon and seeing that they had it to where the Joker supposedly killed like 11 million people by blowing up Metropolis and stuff. It was wild because it's like, is this really? In seeing Batman say stuff like he can't do anything about it and we need to let the law take care of it. I understand that's what Batman do and everything, but Jesus Christ, it's like, how many people gotta die for something to be done about this nut, the Joker? He's like, he blew up Metropolis, and they said, I could be wrong, said he killed like 11 million people. And I'm just like, 11 million people, and he killed Superman's woman? And you think that it's just a thing where Superman, everybody just gonna leave this to the law? I'm like, shit, I wouldn't leave it to the law. I couldn't even play that game with nobody. Like, I'd be a whole liar if I said I could do that. I'm not that strong. I'd probably go down Superman's route. And like I said in my other video about it, but now that I've seen it, it's just a thing where it's like, I don't like where they make it like these, like, oh damn, we died. Where they make it like, oh Lord, y'all can hear me?
There she is.
Unfortunately, you're too late. I'll just have to eviscerate you another day. If you make it out alive.
Where they make it like the heroes gotta basically be fine with everything just let everything go on. It's like, come on, Batman. He done killed your people. He done killed 11 million people. He done killed everybody else. And then it's suddenly that if a hero kills somebody like the Joker, they lose their mind and become a bad guy. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make logical sense. Like, okay, you kill a rapist and then you just go on and you just want to kill everybody and you want to. That doesn't make sense. And I think that's part of the issue with some of these modern comics, that they keep playing on them tropes, and stuff like anime and certain other things have gotten entertainment endeavors have gotten away from that. And it's like even with let's say Demon Slayer. Like, Tanjiro kills demons all the time. And Tanjiro is still one of the nicest, sweetest people on the planet. Even on like Full Metal Alchemist and stuff like that. It's like they're killing these things, but they're not running around just indiscriminately treating people bad. And it's dumb to think that that's the way it is. When something like needs to be done away with. On Demon Slayer, you see that with Tanjiro, he doesn't really want to kill some of the demons, but it's like, I gotta help my sister, plus these demons are going to stop me from where I need to be, and they're going to hurt me and other people, so I have to kill them. But he's not sitting there like, actually he becomes kinder to certain people in certain situations. And not this thing where you're running around and it's like, oh my God, I killed one person, now I'm going to just lose my mind. And I think that's an American thing. I think that's probably because we have the tendency to lose our damn mind when certain things happen, or we tend to overstep. But it was and as you guys know, dealing with me, I don't really ever talk about the ideas the stories bring about. I don't get too far into like the actual story. Sometimes I'm not like breaking down everything in the story, and I kind of like talking about the ideas that come along with it and the philosophies and such. But I never really liked that. I never liked that you kill somebody or something happens, a hero kills somebody, then they lose their mind. So Superman goes on, and he's just taking it to everybody for the most part. And some people deserved it, other people didn't. But it's a thing where it's like, okay, this doesn't make much sense if you kill somebody that deserved it. So he goes on and stuff and blah 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 blah. But I'm still thinking, to me, I'm still like, okay, why ain't nobody saying nothing about why ain't nobody saying nothing about the Flash dying? Like they not like, hey, Flash is dead, nothing. They just kept it moving. So that was a little weird to me. So yeah, I didn't think most things I was telling my girlfriend and my wife and stuff. It was like, most things I just don't like society wise. I just don't like, because it's like, it doesn't really go along with, it doesn't make sense. And we go along with this stuff, and it just doesn't make much sense. So being that Superman was this all powerful person, I would understand what he was doing, but then it was like, because of whatever happened with Lois and stuff, he loses his mind, kills some kids that was partying and supposedly in the Joker's name and stuff. And it was just, even that, I'm like, okay, even that, I'm kind of like, okay, I understand that. Like, why are you partying and let me get the hell out of here. Like, why are you partying and shit in this dude's name? He's a terrible person. So, but I didn't understand, like, the killing part. It was like, damn, everybody, man? Did you just go blow, just laser eye everybody? And so, I was like, man, that's messed up. But, I mean, it's part of the story. I didn't like that they didn't show more, like, with Nightwing and Damian and stuff. They could have did some more with that. But my phone was going off. But yeah, I think I think I'm more aggravated at the whole Batman thing more than anything. Because I just can't get that, man. Like, people are explaining, like, well, Batman doesn't have to kill him, and Batman's like, I'm sorry. Like, that Batman, that's your problem. You're supposed to be watching over this person, and he's just out here killing people. And you talking about the justice, you know that your justice system ain't gonna do nothing. That's part of the reason why you became Batman. It's like if nobody's gonna do anything about that dude, somebody gotta kill him. So, I mean, y'all can let me know what y'all think about it. I know you will, and I appreciate it. But I'm like, man, I just it's just something it ain't for me, Playboy. I would have took Joker's head clean off and just been like, yo, I gotta go somewhere and meditate, do something. But I can't let this dude be out here just killing people and just hurting my people. He's hurting people that are close to me. He's hurting I'll kill this dude. Oh no, wrong one. Okay. Got it. So it's like he's just out here killing people that he didn't kill your friends, he didn't kill, and you still talking about the justice system, and this stuff just keeps happening. So I'm like, when is it okay for a hero to win? And like I said, I made the video about it, and I thought about it again, and I'm gonna use Demon Slayer again. Tanjiro kills people, and he goes on about it. I understand, like what and I mean later on in the manga, you know, he starts. They try to do the whole him becoming a demon thing, but he works his way out of it. But he's all the Hashiras, I believe, they kill the demons and stuff, and they're not out there losing their mind, just killing humans and doing stuff bad to everybody. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that's like if we know somebody is we know somebody is a rapist and a killer. We know it. It's not maybe. It's not hearsay. It's not attempted. We know they did it, and we don't do something about that. And we don't like after what in our society we kill a person. If they did what Joker did, they'd be dead. And so I just think it's goofy to have Batman live by something that's outdated, and it doesn't. The villains have evolved, but you haven't. You're still trying to do something to where these people do whatever, get out, mess your city up, do whatever, get out, mess your city up, kill, murder, rob, get out, and beating them to death or beating them into a coma ain't scary to none of them no more. It's like Joker might be like, man, he gonna punch me a little bit, but it's not enough to stop me from doing what I'm doing. And I'm just like, it's one of the things where I talk about it to myself. So anybody that have any ideas about it, let me know. Y'all can talk about it, leave some comments. I can make another video about it, and we can talk about it some more and stuff. But that's one of the things that I just feel like, no, man, I can't get with that. I can't get with that at all. But that's part of who I am and stuff. Even with my own stories, I don't have some of my characters outright like kill people and stuff like that. But I do have characters that would do that to certain people. Like I have certain characters that do that, and then I have others that would never kill a person. Well, I won't say never, but they'd have to be pushed pretty far to kill a person. And I understand that, but what Batman's doing, nah, man, that's beyond wild to me. I can't get with that. So, yeah, I can't get with that. I can't get with that. Like, nah. So I mean, let me know what you think about that. I'm gonna get. Oh, this is what I was gonna talk about. So I saw that I'm going back to what I was talking about before with Halloween. I knew it was something that I was thinking about. Like I said, I talk about the ideas. I like sociology. I tell people all the time I like talking about social issues and stuff. And one of the things I saw was I was like, this has to be a joke. Where people were talking about, they were saying that Michael Myers was homophobic because he killed two gay people, and I'm like, what? How? Like, how does that work? Like, because it's a thing where, and I'm just coming from my side of things. I'm like, okay, so black people for years have been saying like the black person is the first person to get killed in a horror movie and such, and it doesn't make sense. And I'm like, is this a joke? You got to watch what's on the internet, because most people ain't got no damn sense, and they'll start saying all kind of crazy shit. But I thought it was like, how is him killing some people that was in his house, and we know he's going back to his house, make him homophobic? And maybe y'all didn't see it, but if you did, that was basically saying that since he killed two gay men, that he was homophobic. Big John and Little John. And I actually liked those two characters. They were cool. But you know, it ain't a horror movie. Everybody gonna die. I didn't. Black folks died. The black woman died, and she died. She had one of the worst deaths in the movie. He gonna kick the door, and she shot herself in the face or the neck. And I'm like, what the? You know what? You about as dumb as the day is long. You took the gun from your husband, then ran off. That's the thing. Like, she ran off, and then Mike is stabbing the older woman. The husband's trying to help. You see this happening. You run off. Why didn't you go back and shoot him then? Like, it didn't make sense. And then, like, the people, see, I knew it was something that I had to talk about. See, I got to get my mind going sometimes. Then when he comes back, and she comes back, he kicks the door and hits the gun. You kill yourself. I'm like, you about as dumb as the day is long. And then at the end, like I understood, because the firefighters were trying to do the best they could. I'm getting these applications coming in for my other business thing, and I don't know what's happening. At the end, they had, like, the whole town got a hold of him, and I was just like, okay, so what y'all gonna do? And it just seemed like the stuff that they did was like, y'all know that if you don't take this dude's head off or whatever, y'all know all this about him, and y'all still get murdered. Yeah, y'all jump him, you get him, and then y'all still get murdered. I was like, In his last kill, I was like, I'm just glad this happened, because y'all about as dumb as doorknobs. I swear to God. So, I mean, I just, God. But the whole homophobic thing, I had to laugh at it. I was like, this has to be fake. This has to be fake, because there's no way that they're saying this in being serious about this. Because everybody died. It was like, were they not supposed to die? They could have had them run, but that's not what happened. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'll watch it, see what's going on later. But, yeah, man. So, I know I kind of jumped through stuff real quick. I'm just kind of playing and doing what I got to do before I have to. It's almost time for me to get up off of here, because I got to get up in the morning for work and shit. But, yeah, man. I think we'll see what's going on with that. But again, we're working on the Extraordinary Messiah, Chapter 2. We're getting everything done with that. I got a lot coming up for Void Beast Chapter 4. We're working on something else to kind of get the stories out a little bit faster and everything, and it doesn't have to be a Kickstarter all the time. So we're working on that, and that'll be cool. But after the Extraordinary Messiah, we'll get Void Beast Chapter 4. And so we'll get that to everybody, and you won't have to worry about. And then after that, we'll try something different to where everybody doesn't have to wait so long to get everything. Well, we're working on it. We'll get all that done and stuff as well. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. And if there's anything y'all want me to rant about or whatever, let me know. I can do shorter videos, because I kind of have things that I'm focused on, and I put them on Facebook and stuff. But it's like I'll tell y'all about this other stuff later. But if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, a game or anything, or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna try to play the new Call of Duty. I can't promise that, because I got a lot of stuff going on. I have Persona, and I forgot that you can't stream it, and I really want to play more Persona while I'm streaming it and stuff and everything. So hopefully I can figure it out, or that ban is lifted. But I don't think it is. If you see something pop up on my YouTube page to where it's Persona, you don't see anything, just know I was trying to test it out and stuff. I ain't the best at all this YouTube stuff. I got a duplex and stuff I gotta go fix, and everything else to get it rented out. So, and some of the stuff I just don't have time to do. I gotta create the books and everything. So, video games and getting all this right, sometimes I can't do all of that. But I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together because I want to be able to play the video games. I want to be able to play video games and still kick it with folks and talk to folks and have something else to where we can communicate with about stuff that's going on, video games, society, movies, all that stuff. So I'll be packing them in, but thanks for coming and checking me out and stuff. I appreciate you guys always coming and looking and checking out what's going on and stuff. And if you haven't already, go to akachicomics.com. Check out the old Void Beast. I'll get the other ones back up there. Like I said, um, I like to keep a little exclusivity with my books and stuff. So we'll see how that go. But again, thanks for coming through. And I'm going to get off of here. So I will holler at y'all later. Don't know when I'll be back on here, but hopefully it'll be within the next week or so. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. Go support the mangas and the Kickstarters and stuff. We'll have another Kickstarter up after I get everything for chapter the Extraordinary Messiah chapter 2 up. And like I said in my last video, I didn't really like the idea of I've done a couple of Kickstarters. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about six. And last one I did with the Extraordinary Messiah, what I did was I sent out, just in case you don't see it and you're watching right now, I sent out Void Beast Chapter 3 like right before or after, or when I had the Extraordinary Messiah Chapter 2 started. And I didn't like that. I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to get everything done with the Extraordinary Messiah Chapter 2 before I start anything with Void Beast Chapter 4. I really didn't like that. I personally didn't like it. Not because nobody said anything to me. It just didn't feel right. I want to make sure that I got everything done with that last one and then go and put out the new one so that everything's on the up and up. Everybody's got their stuff. Everybody that responded that I could get to and stuff. But that whole let me do this while I got send it out while I got another one rolling, I ain't built for that. I don't like it. So yeah, again, go follow me on Kickstarter, go follow me on all that other social media stuff. Akachi Jones on Twitter and Akachi Comics on Instagram, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.